What is going on, men? It is a blessed day for many reasons, as we often forget to count our blessings. But today, I was especially blessed with a turkey. It's sitting outside on a log waiting to be butchered to provide meat for my family. Very blessed. I went to go for a ruck this morning. I try and integrate rucks into my workout routine, and I thought, I'm going to bring the shotgun, put an appropriate load for turkey in there. Perhaps I will be blessed with a turkey, and I was. I'll try and make a picture of the thumbnail. I don't think Apple, in fact, I'm pretty sure Apple doesn't change the pictures for thumbnail. If you see it on Spotify or you go to Patreon, you should be able to see it. And I already recorded for this week a segment for the Expert Council of the Survival Podcast. If you don't know, I'm one of the contributing members of the Expert Council for the Survival Podcast. That is one of the big podcasts. I'm blessed to be on there. The host, Jack Spirko, lets me come on there and talk about gun and gun-related subjects. So if you're not checking that out, maybe you should. I'm on there with guys like Ron Paul and some other heavy hitters in the kind of survival space. Anyway, this is a segment that I recorded for them. He has not put it out yet. So I thought I would put it out today since I was blessed with a turkey. The tips that I gave for down and dirty turkey hunting made simple. I appreciate you guys. I hope you are also having a blessed day. Turkey hunting made easy. Hey TSP, that's what we're going to talk about today. Why? Two main reasons. It's turkey hunting season in much of the country, and it seems like turkey has become the new elk. What I mean by that is, much like people will convince you got to have a tens of thousands of dollar quad or side-by-side, a giant rifle with a giant OB scope on top that is good to 1,000 yards, and the latest Gucci camouflage pattern, and laser rangefinders and high BC bullets to kill elk, etc., etc. You actually don't. You don't need that stuff. Much the same way that's crept into turkey hunting. I'm not saying turkey hunting can't be challenging. But here's the truth. Growing up, I remember seeing my first turkeys, and I was in high school. Turkeys were extirpated in much of their range in the United States. Now that's multifaceted, but a lot of those turkeys were taken with regular old shotguns, the regular old lead shot. Shows you that that's effective. Long before there was camo that was commonly worn. But you don't need the specialized turkey shotgun with the Gucci camouflage pattern and the extra super mega full turkey choke and the TSX rounds, which are like $70 to $100 a box. Not a box of 25, but a box of 5. Like $15 to $20+ a shot, a shell. You don't need boots with camo pattern soles. You don't need your first trendy this year, mossy oak bottomland to match your mossy oak bottomland shotgun. You don't need a whole spread of decoys. Now, if that's just your passion and you love turkey hunting and you want to spend that money on it, by all means. It's better than sitting at home watching Netflix and drinking a Diet Coke. But don't think that you need that. Turkey hunting made easy. Take your shotgun. Most modern shotguns are going to come with a improved cylinder, modified, and full choke. Take your full choke. Lead number 6s have been killing turkeys a long time. Just regular lead number 6s. I don't care if it's Federal, Winchester, Remington. Maybe buy a box of each and see what pattern's best out of your shotgun. The full choke, maybe start at 30, 35 yards and keep walking back until you can no longer get consistent kill shots on a turkey-sized head target. Once you've achieved that distance, just remember that distance. That is your distance for shooting turkey. If you have a shotgun with full choke and sights, like proper rifle sights or a red dot, I would go with that. If you just have a bead, that's fine too. One thing to caution though, unlike shooting birds on the wing where you throw the shotgun up into your shoulder and get a natural kind of point shooting technique, wing shooting technique, turkey hunting is not like that. Turkey hunting is more like taking a hostage shot with a rifle, but with a shotgun. might have that gun in your shoulder for a while, and you have the tendency to kind of creep up with your head to look over the gun, which can make you shoot over the bird. So just be mindful of that if you are using just a vent rib or a bead. But it certainly can be done, and many turkey have gone down with just a beaded regular shotgun. You don't need a specialty shotgun. Turkeys do have good eyesight, although don't need camo. It's helpful. It doesn't really matter. I know this is going to fly in the face of the big camo conspiracy. It doesn't really matter if it's mossy oak bottomland or real tree or whatever's the hot in thing right now, the Gucci flage du jour. A camo pattern. Turkeys do have good eyesight. But what's more important than the camo is sitting still, which leads me to my next point. For much of the country, insects, ticks, jiggers, mosquitoes. At the very least, it's going to make it hard for you to sit still if you've got swarming mosquitoes. At worst, or almost worst, you bag your turkey and you get Lyme disease. That's not a good trade-off. So permethrin is your friend. Permethrin, don't spray it on you. It's not that kind of bug spray, but permethrin, you spray it on your clothes. You hang your clothes out to dry. You put on your clothes that lasts for several months. We use it in the military. Permethrin is really, really good. It's going to be your best friend sometimes in nasty, wet environments, especially in the springtime where bugs can be worse than at other times of the year. So permethrin, maybe a head net, depending on how bad the mosquitoes are. And again, if you want to get decoys, you can. You don't need them. A tip is just listen for where the turkeys fly down out of roost. Try and listen for the direction they're going and set up an ambush. Bushwhack them. It's an effective technique that's a lot cheaper. I'm not saying it's just as good as, but it's a lot lower barrier to entry. Listen for where they fly out of the roost. Listen for what direction you think they're going and try and set up so they walk in front of you. Again, it can be tricky, but it can be done. So if you are falling into the trap that you need a specialty shotgun and you need a super mega extra full choke and the TSS $20 a shot shell rounds and a full spread of decoys. Again, if you want to go that route, knock yourself out if you're really passionate about it. But if you just want to go out and get a turkey, don't let that stuff stop you. Shotgun, full choke, pattern it. Any kind of camo, sit still, be safe, and have fun. Don't overcomplicate it. That's about it, guys. I hope Jack has something to add on turkey hunting. I'd love to hear his thoughts. Thanks, TSP, and have a blessed day.